Today I want to do a review of my 2020 Jeep Gladiator Launch Edition. I had it about 4 months now, 7,000 miles, drove it across country. I did get the Launch Edition, it's just the way it ended up being. But it does come with the cool little stuff. I don't know if all of them comes with it, but it does have the proximity key where you stick your hand in the door handle and all that, and it unlocks. Pretty much is a fully loaded version. Put some tinted windows on it, that's about it. Mopar floor mats. You may have seen it from my previous video, but the inside is pretty nice and tidy. It's just mostly me and my girlfriend riding in it with the dog in the back. You might see some dog hair, but I've had good luck with it. It hasn't had any problems so far. It does have the pre-collision sensor. The pre-collision notification, which is something that I kind of dislike in the system. I'll go over that more in a little bit, but it doesn't have power seats. It comes with the manual seats with the little lever. They put a little strap instead of a lever this time. Kind of cool. Got the automatic headlights. The dimmer control. There is 2 dimmer controls. One is actually for your instrument dash panel, and the other is for the actual floor area. Now, this particular one, it does come with the radar control for cruise control. I haven't even used that yet. I haven't figured it out yet, but I will soon. But I have used the Bluetooth. Kind of cool thing Jeep does is they put the controls for volume and channel selections on the back right here, so you can actually hit it from the back. They're actually easier to push, so I kind of like that feature. They move the mirror settings to the left, as well as the lock settings over here. But this is the Launch Edition, so you get the black interior and everything, and it's pretty much got all the buttons. I figure if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna hold it for a long time, so I might as well get something I like. But so far, it's been a good truck. Gets good gas mileage. Well, decent gas mileage, about 16 miles per gallon, I believe. This is actually my second Jeep that I actually own. I don't know why I'm driving here. Maybe I should just stop. But it does have a lot of stuff. Basically, I had a JKU before it. I think this one has the actual little bit bigger screen than the normal ones, but I had a JKU before it. I like that one. It was a stick shift. I feel like this one gets a little less gas mileage than the other one. This is actually getting about 16 miles per gallon. Let's see here. So, what do I think of the truck? Man, I love the truck. Everywhere I go, I get good compliments and stuff. Nice compliments. Everybody loves it. So that's kind of cool. I had nice cars before, but not as many people would come up to you and actually talk to you about the car as much as this one. But this one is kind of cool. It's got a lot of features. It's good for driving. In case you're wondering what that beeping noise is that's my seatbelt warning. Getting about 16 miles per gallon. So it takes about $50 to fill it up. I don't know, gas prices are, I don't know exactly right now, but I put the 87 grade regular gas. But yeah, I drove it in the snow once. It had great traction in the snow. I didn't even feel the anti-lock brakes kick in or anything. I didn't even really need to use four-wheel drive. It has so much traction. Stops better than my last JKU. But it's a truck. It's I've already used it as a truck. I hauled some furniture. I did some moving across the country. I moved from Virginia. Well, the actual light is out here. People are just driving on, taking their turns. Let me go now. All right. Yeah, so I've moved from Virginia, and I hauled my motorcycle on the back and pretty much moved to Denver. And that's the picture you see from my profile. But yeah, as a long drive, I drove the JKU to Virginia, and I drove this one back, or vice versa. And this actually had a little bit better gas mileage. Except for on the way here, when I was moving here, I had the motorcycle on the back and some furniture on the back, and actually did lose some miles per gallon. But it's a very smooth riding car compared to the last JKU. It always felt like it was gonna topple over on turns. You don't get any of that here. The longer wheelbase definitely helps with that. I mean, I love creature comforts in it. Like, you know, if you, I had a stick shift JKU, it wouldn't come with the remote start. So now I got the remote start. And the cool thing about that is when you use the remote start, it actually turns on your heated seats and your heated steering wheel if you have that package. And so when you get in the car, you know, your seat's nice and warm, and your steering wheel is cool, and nice and warm too. I never really had the steering wheel be warm before, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, so far I haven't had any issues with it. Yeah, no complaints. It's a good running car. I did take it off-road one time, used the four-wheel drive feature. I'm not a big off-roader, but I'm sure I will do more of it. And I'm in Denver, so I could take you up to the Rockies. So stay tuned for that. I think I went to Jones Pass. But anyways, the review. Yes, the review. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good riding car. And it hauls very well. I haven't used the trailer. I know everybody wants to know about the tow, but I honestly think it doesn't have that much power. And it's an 8-speed transmission, so the way that they gear it, it's kind of weird, because like the first and second gears, they have to wind it out a little bit for the towing, and it tends to downshift when you give it some gas a lot, you know. The Pentastar engine, I mean, it's got enough juice, but I did notice going across country that going up the mountains and stuff, I mean, it wasn't hesitating, but it wasn't like, I don't know, plenty of power, you know. I mean, it was plenty of power, but I would say it was plenty of power. But if you're thinking you're gonna tow a car in the back on a trailer, I wouldn't recommend that. I'd recommend something bigger. But for zipping around town, it's been good. A cool little thing I like to share is if you get tired of your engine shutting on and off, you can always ride with the seatbelt off and it'll never shut off. I don't know if y'all rode long enough to see that, but yeah, I mean, my 7,000 mile review, I only have one oil change. I'm about to go on another. I did notice on the highway there was a little bit of wind noise coming from up there. But it's a good car. I would recommend it.